Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest for you who we're gonna do 3 videos in total, all on acupressure in specific conditions that you can treat with these points. So our guest is Jessie McCowan, who's a TCM and acupressure practitioner, and she's a wealth of knowledge. So I really hope you take some of these points and you use them on your dogs and see if they work and learn a little bit from these videos. So the first video we're gonna do today is on anxiety, and we're gonna do 3 acupressure points that you can do right at home on your own dog that may help with anxiety.
So the first topic in traditional Chinese medicine we're going to talk about is anxiety, because if we don't have it, our dogs have it. So it's a really helpful tool to be able to use some acupressure points to help us support that. In traditional Chinese medicine, there are typically 3 elements involved in anxiety. The first is the earth element, which has to do with missing that element of nurturing and grounding. The second element is fire, which has to do with an inability to trust or form social relationships. So that is especially helpful for rescue dogs. And the third is water. So for dogs that have a lot of fear of abandonment or fear of, say, a thunderstorm, these types of anxiety points are going to be really helpful for you. So let's get into a couple of acupressure points to learn more about it. All right, so the first point is conception vessel 17. And this point is not only the influential point for qi and respiration, which means it's going to help relax the chest area, which is also where we hold some of our anxiety, but also help to regulate qi. Now, qi in traditional Chinese medicine is the key component of life. It's our energy, our life force, and it's made up of 2 components, yin and yang, and they need to be in dynamic balance in order for the qi to flow smoothly. So what conception vessel 17 does is actually help to regulate that within the body, which is really great. It also helps to calm the mind, this particular point. So it's really great if you're nervous and you're about to go do a talk or something like that, or go take an exam. You can hold the point on yourself, but also for dogs. So our first point is conception vessel 17. The easiest way to find this one is to go from the back of his elbow and trace directly onto his ventral midline, which is the lowest part of his chest. There's usually a little bit of a soft spot there, but that's how we find conception vessel 17, and you're just gonna really gently hold that point. If the dog is anxious or nervous, that point's probably gonna be a little bit warm. So you wanna just hold it for about 60 to 90 seconds until the point lets go, and then see how your dog feels. It's also a really great one when you're meeting animals for the first time, because it can help bring down their anxiety, not only about meeting a new person, but just any stress in the environment. Our second point is my favorite point of all time. So I have a lot to say about this one. Stomach 36 is the master point for the gastrointestinal tract, but it's also what's called the earth point. And what that means is, of the 5 elements, it's the most earth point on the earth meridian, which means it has a really grounding and calming effect. So for animals that have digestive upset due to anxiety, this can be especially helpful. It also helps to regulate the stomach and the spleen, which helps with worry, because we tend to hold our worry in the earth meridian, which is our stomach and our spleen, the same way that we get stressed out or butterflies in our stomach when we get nervous. Often this shows up as diarrhea, constipation, and loud digestive noises. Second point is stomach 36. So this one, meridian comes down the front of the knee. So you're gonna find the kneecap, go 1 finger's width lateral and 1 finger's width distal to find stomach 36. And there should be a little soft groove right there, and that is stomach 36. Our third and final point, or should I say points, for anxiety is actually a combination of points, heart 7 and pericardium 7. So these 2 pairs are especially helpful for building trust and relationships with new dogs. We actually demoed these on Bo just to get him used to me, because he had never met me before filming this. But they're really easy to find, but they help dogs who have trouble socially. So are really good for rescue dogs that maybe didn't have the best social start to life. All right, our pair of points is gonna be on the back side of the forelegs. So you're gonna gently pinch the back of the leg, slide all the way down. The finger on the outside of the leg is gonna be heart 7, and the finger on the inside of the leg is gonna be pericardium 7. And you can hold these 2 points together with very gentle pressure to help your dog in social situations, Obviously, you don't want to use it when your dog is already stressed out and in an interaction with a bunch of other dogs, but it's great before you go out for a walk if your dog tends to be reactive to other dogs, or for example, if you're bringing a new dog or family member into your house.
Thank you for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you might enjoy this one that's over here. Or if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a lot and it keeps you up to date with our latest content, and you can do that right over there.